slight rise in temperature, and there are a few other things I don't like. Edward, I want you to check into the hospital for the next few days.
Oh, come on, Rick. Is that absolutely necessary?
I'm afraid so. That way I'll be able to keep an eye on your cough and also your temperature.
Ah, I hate hospitals.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sign a couple of real lookers for you, okay?
Oh, it'll frustrate me even more. Thanks a lot.
This particular case, I would feel a lot more secure if you're here at the hospital.
Fine. Now the patient's supposed to make the doctors feel secure, huh?
In this case, yes. Right, you can get dressed.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all probably part of some punishment.
Well, what have you done now, Edward?
I think you know. Rick, I'm sorry about Laura's troubles. I'm also sorry that I was so uncooperative when you and Leslie came to see me the last time.
Well, if you have anything to let us know, we would really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll keep my word to you. I'll hear from Alex soon, and if I do, I'll find out what she knows about Laura.
We'll be waiting. Thank you.
Well, Edward, how are you?
In retreat.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
That means that the news is not very good. Look for yourself.
Temperature 99. What's his BP? 210 over 100?
I'm afraid so.
What about the stress test?
Ectopic beats. I would like to send him home, but I can't. He's checking in for the next few days.
Well, you're right. I mean, I agree with that. Thank you.
Edward now is added to the long list of patients affected by this crazy weather.
I don't think it's fair. Tiffany gets to go anywhere she wants to, and I have to stay in this one spot.
She'll be back. She has permission to search for a beach bag. Hello.
Oh, and where have you been?
About a mile into the interior. Been doing a survey.
See anything interesting?
Not until now.
Come sit down. You look so tired.
Right, yeah, with a certain amount of alacrity, yeah.
You know, this island is so complicated. Don't you wonder what Mikos is up to?
Oh, the Times. For the moment, I'm allowed to do this survey because we're expanding the underground plant, you see.
Oh, onwards and upwards, huh?
Yes, only in this case, it's onward and downward. Onward and downward. Oh, that's a good one.
I sure hope Conrad gets assigned to something exciting after this, like Monte Carlo or Vegas. Aren't you bored on this island?
Well, not at the moment.
There you are, Penny Smith.
Oh, yes, how very observant of you. Here I am.
Well, Mikos waits for your survey report.
Oh, well, we mustn't keep him waiting, must we?
No, you mustn't.
Very well, I'm off. Toodle pip. Off.
At least he carries on a good conversation. You've hardly been speaking to me. Conrad!
What is it?
When are we going to get off of this boring little island?
But Mikos says so. Now, you listen to me, Corinne. No more complaints. Not in front of the Cassadines or within hearing of the servants. You saw at lunch how stupidly Alex Quartermain behaved. I wouldn't be surprised if she found herself in trouble. Put some clothes on.
Never again, Alex. No more performances like that at lunch.
Can't you see what your brother is doing to poor Charles? People could be dying there.
Nonsense. My brother's not going to harm anyone. But you had better be careful because, you betrayed the House of Cassadine once before, and today at lunch you became very close to losing control with all your questions about the plan and Miko's intentions.
And I noticed that none of my questions got answered.
You have no right to the answers, Alex.
The hell I don't!
Alex, if you talk like that, I sometimes wonder if I can trust you.
Of course you can trust me, but you mustn't be blinded by Mikos. You mustn't believe him when he says he's going to bring the earth to its knees for the good of the people, because it's not going to be like that, and you know it.
I see no reason why not to believe him.
All right, then think about this. Think about all the people here on the island. They're afraid of each other, and they're afraid of Mikos. Now, if this is going to be such a terrific new world, then what is everyone afraid of?
Alex, if I cannot convince you of my brother's intentions, his good intentions, then at least listen to this, okay? If you care for me, and if you want to inherit some part of this world that Mikas might possibly give to us, then believe the way I believe, okay?
Without question?
Yes, no questions.
Tony, what would you do if you learned that not one single solitary person was left in Port Charles?
Are you totally naive that you believe that? My brother Mikas is not going to push it that far.
And why not?
Because then the whole world would retaliate.
I'm afraid in order for the whole world to retaliate, they're going to have to find Mikas first now, aren't they?
I met myself coming and going. We had 5 admissions on 7. We had 4 in pediatrics.
Spare me the details. Do you really think it's going to snow?
Oh, yeah, that's what they say. I sure hope so. We have a snowball fight.
I love it.
Haven't heard what the prize for winning is.
Hot chocolate.
Mm-mm.
New mittens?
Mm-mm.
I give up.
Okay. Prize for the person that wins a snowball fight is this. Now, he or she, depending on who wins, gets to invite the other person home.
That's all, huh?
No, home for the night.
Ah, I see. A case of nobody losing.
Yeah, pretty good idea, huh?
Yeah.
And settled.
I think it's a real good idea.
We'll have the...
But no, it's not settled.
Struck out again.
I know you're impatient.
You notice.
Can you understand just a little while longer? I don't want to make a mistake with us. You're too important to me, Noah. And I just feel that if we're going to be together, it's probably going to be the most special, important moment of my entire life. But I have to be real sure before that's going to happen. So can you understand just a little while longer?
Sure. You know, I'm getting to feel this is kind of important to me, too.
Good. And now the solution, I think, for me is to keep an eye on you so I know when you're running out of patience.
Oh, well, now, I can probably help you there. I'll tell you.
Oh, I don't think you'll need to. We Spencers are pretty good when it comes to intuition.
All right, let's go over this again.
There's no time.
Come on, love. Look, what's the first part of the plan, all right?
Okay. The first part, I have to divert the guard and get you.
Good. Meanwhile, we wait up top, far away from the radar range.
Then I've got to find a way to get up here.
That's right. Divert the guards, turn off the radar, and split.
No, it's never been that easy.
Come on, love. Look, it hasn't been easy so far, but you're a very smart kid. You've done very well by us to date.
Then what happens when we rendezvous?
Okay, then we've got to find a way to get back in.
Hey, tell us about that process.
Okay. If somebody's out and they want to get back in, you have to go by the guard at the rock. That's the same rock next to the elevator.
In that case, as I see it, now the diversion is called for.
Yeah, well, what happens during this diversion?
We get on the elevator and we take a trip below.
Yes, and we're met down below by all kinds of guards and giggling gargoyles or whatever's down there. You know, it's getting very public, folks. I don't like it.
Unless, of course, you have another idea.
Well, possibly. It would help if we had disguises.
I agree. Something to blend in with the crowd.
Think it would work on the yacht. Yeah.
Listen, sweetheart, can you help us with that?
I can try.
Okay. Now, let's say we got disguises and we're underground. There's only one place where we'll be able to hold up.
Where's that?
Your room.
No way. No way.
Hey, we're not going to survive 5 seconds out there without your help.
You do understand I'm not alone in that room.
Pick a fight with Victor. Right, tell him you got a headache. Tell him to take a hike.
Yeah.
Listen, look, just put your room off bounds to him for the duration of time that we're hiding there.
I'll try. But you understand, Victor is not going to be put off easily, especially where I'm concerned.
Well, I can't blame him about that. But be inventive, be creative, make it up as you go along, just like we do.
That's right, just like we do. Okay, what's next?
Well, then comes the difficult part.
That's right. All this stuff up top here is a piece of cake.
Listen, this control room, we have got to find out this panel that permits entry into the control room. We have to find out how that works.
Only Mikos knows that combination, and who knows? Those people don't even trust each other down there. I'm not even sure he uses the same combination twice. I don't know. I just don't know.
Think you can work on it?
Okay. I'll do what I can. There's a lot to do, though.
And time is running short. We've got to get down into that control room and blow it up fast.
When are you going to do that?
As soon as we get the raft ready so we have an escape route. So stay cool and learn as much as you can.
And especially about this panel into the control. We've got to find out how that works so that we can get in there. That's number one.
Don't blow your cover either. Make sure everybody doesn't suspect anything. Hold on. Let's have a look at how she handles this bud. Yep. Yeah.
Tiffany! Where are you?
Victor!
Can't see anything through this underbrush. Tiffany, where are you?
Coming, darling!
Where?
Oh, I could kill that beast.
Where?
Oh, I'm telling you, I've been running around looking for that monkey who got my beach bag, and I found him, too. But he got me around in circles and everything, and then I fell down, and I hurt myself, and I got lost, and I didn't know what I was doing.
I have some good news.
What?
Mikos is going to have a special dinner tonight to make an announcement. First, you and I are going to spend the rest of the afternoon, just the two of us, in our bedroom without any further interruptions.
Oh, Victor, if it's going to be a special dinner, darling, I've got to look smashing. I've got to do my hair. I've got to do my nails. I mean, everything. I mean, good look at me. I'm a man.
No one's going to know this. He's going to make the announcement that Valentine may surrender at any moment.
Really?
Yes, really. He has sent the temperature in Port Charles below freezing. Come.